Mercedes struggled to compete with Red Bull at the front of the field in 2022. George Russell has stressed Mercedes don't need to drop their unique sidepod design for their 2023 package. The former Williams star claimed the team's performance issues are not related to the sidepod design despite it looking different to their rivals. However, he has stressed a lot of improvements were needed ahead of the new season in order to be competitive. Russell explained, "The overall characteristics of the car aren't too dissimilar to what we faced at the start of the year, so there's still a lot of improvements we need to make, and I think that's why it gives us quite a lot of confidence, knowing that there's still a lot of things we need to iron out. I think our issues don't really have a lot to do with the sort of sidepod philosophy. We may be wrong, but I'm quite confident it's not the reason for our lack of performance this year. To be honest, we're focused on other features of the car as opposed to the sidepods necessarily." Mercedes came into 2022 with a zero sidepod design compared to other teams who went with a traditional longer plank. However, technical director Mike Elliott defended the team's concept, suggesting it has helped the team gain performance. He commented, "When you look at the sidepod, people say, it looks very different, that must work completely different to the rest of the cars, and it doesn't, it's just a slightly different solution. Aerodynamically I don't think it's a massive departure from the other cars, it's just something that adds a little bit of performance for us." However, Williams and McLaren also came into the season with a different sidepod concept before reverting to the wider blueprint used by other teams. Earlier this season, Elliott also claimed he could point to a moment in the design process where the team made a mistake. He has not opened up on what this could be, but it is understood to be related to the car's aerodynamics. Mercedes boss Toto Wolff called the sidepod concept a red herring, as he admitted the team had made considerable changes to their 2022 car throughout the season. He pointed to airflow changes, updates to weight distribution and aero mapping. However, Wolff accepted the German manufacturer would be heading in a totally different direction for next year. The Austrian added, "The DNA of the car is going to change for next year, that's clear. It doesn't necessarily mean that our bodywork is going to look very different. But certainly what is part of the DNA of the car, the architecture of the car, will change for next year."